Hey guys, it's April coming to you with my 25-week post-op VSG update. We'll go ahead and jump right into stats. I'm kind of pressed for time. I just wanted to get this because I didn't know when I was going to have a chance to do it. High weight 730, 216. Date of my liquid diet was 306. Surgical weight was 294.4. Last week I came to you at 216.8, I think. No. 217.6. 217.6, sorry. I can't think straight. Finally, this morning I weighed in at 214.8. So that's like a 2.8 pound loss. Definitely better than the last week or so. It's really been bouncing around a lot. Sorry. Not really anything else going on. I'm just getting ready to go into class to my chemistry lecture, which is just driving me crazy because my teacher, she's all over the place. She's completely ADD. I like her as a person. I ask her questions and she never really answers my questions. She's just really, I don't know. It's very frustrating. Anyhow, there's a lot of activity going on because classes are letting out. So if I seem distracted and I'm looking around, that's what's happening because, I'm just trying to make sure people don't think I'm crazy sitting here talking to myself. There was a couple of things that I wanted to talk about. I don't really have a whole lot of time right now. I know this is a day late and it's probably going to be Wednesdays for a while because I am at work. I'm splitting my time between the emergency room and our outpatient, which is 8 to 5, which I get there about 7:30, and I don't have time to make a video on Tuesday mornings because I'm working both places. Some days I'm working every day in outpatient, some days I'm working every day, or all day, in the emergency room. So it really just depends. One of the things that really the only thing that I have to talk about that's kind of been on my mind, I'm curious if anyone else has noticed a drop in their heart rate since surgery. I did a little bit of research, Googled stuff, and it seems like it might be a little common, but I know that my resting rate, now obviously I expect my resting rate to go down as I lose weight. I know that most of us have some kind of fitness tracker. Most of those actually will monitor your heart rate. So I'm just curious if I could get some feedback because my resting heart rate, obviously around surgery or prior to surgery, was in the 70s. That's really high. Not really high, but it's kind of high. Since surgery, I can track it on my Fitbit app. I can literally watch it go down, and now it is in like the low 50s is my resting rate. There are times when my heart rate drops into the 40s, which is considered bradycardia. Obviously, those of you who are in the medical field, you know this, but anything below a 60 beat per minute heart rate is considered bradycardia. So I'm a little concerned about it because I've read instances where people had to get pacemakers because their heart rate, was so slow or whatever. And I don't want a pacemaker. They're not cute. That's just not something that I'm too damn young to have a fucking pacemaker. But it's something that I'm concerned about. I have a doctor's visit at the end of this month, I believe, for my 6 months, and I'm going to talk to him about it then. But I was just curious if any of you guys had noticed a significant drop in your heart rate since surgery. Now, obviously, like I said, I expected it to go down as I lost weight. That's not a big deal. If it were in the 60s, not really a big deal. And for a heart rate in the 50s or even very low 40s, if I were very athletic, wouldn't necessarily be that big of a deal. I'm not athletic. I'm not doing, I'm not working out. So I don't know. Let's see. Currently, right now my heart rate's 62. I'm just sitting here. But I noticed that last night I was feeling a little weird, and I just happened to look at my Fitbit and my heart rate was 45. So I'm not necessarily feeling tired or anything like that, which is usually a symptom. Not passing out or feeling lightheaded or anything like that. I don't even know how accurate my Fitbit is. I know that anytime that I put a pulse ox on my finger at work, the pulse rate is the same. I'm sorry, I have horrible indigestion. The reflux. I am so poor this week that I could not afford to get my Protonix filled. So I've just been using like chewables, and they're not freaking cutting it. I get paid tomorrow, and that's one of the first things I'm doing because it is killing me. Anyway, that's just something I was thinking about. It's something that I'm concerned about. I'm curious if you guys have noticed something like that as well. If you leave me a comment, tell me what your rate is, and what kind of decline or increase or whatever you've noticed since surgery. I'd really appreciate it. And I guess that's it for now. I don't really have anything else, and I really need to eat some kind of antacid because I feel like I could breathe fire right now. So I guess that's it, guys. I hope you have a good rest of your day and week and weekend, and I'll see you guys next week for 26 weeks post-op. Bye.